Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a vlog because I haven't vlogged in a really long time, and the reason for that is because I literally have not been leaving my house and I don't plan on leaving my house today, but I thought I would just vlog anyway because why not? So Melbourne is currently going into stage 4 lockdown, which means we are no longer allowed to leave our house at all, pretty much. If we do leave our house, it has to be for like an essential reason, for, you know, getting groceries or healthcare or things like that. And we can only travel within 5 kilometers of our house. So I don't plan on leaving the house anytime soon. I have not even showered today because I'm waiting on my courier to come and pick up some parcels. So once he has come, I will go have a shower and kind of try and make myself look a little bit more presentable for you guys. I have not been wearing makeup in isolation, and I did consider putting makeup on for this vlog, but you know what? I can't be bothered. Like, who do I have to impress? I know I could impress you guys, but I'm just at home. I just want to be comfy. Like, I'm quite enjoying not having to wear makeup. It's actually really, really nice since I came from a job where I used to have to wear makeup every single day. It's kind of really nice to not have to wear makeup, and I feel like I am becoming a lot more comfortable in my own skin. And my courier just arrived, so I will be right back. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. So I thought it was my courier that was coming here to pick up my maker orders, but it turned out it was actually someone here dropping off a parcel. So I answered the door with my parcels ready to go, and I was like, why aren't you coming back to pick up my parcels? And turns out he was just dropping something off. So anyway, false alarm, but on the plus side, I got a delivery. What is this? Maker is now going to be stocking some knitting needles. I've been inspired recently to give knitting a go because I have tried it before, and I actually did learn how to knit before I learned how to crochet, but it's never just really clicked for me in my head. As soon as I tried crochet, it was like bang, I just got it straight away, whereas knitting has been like a very slow process for me. I know how to knit and I know how to purl, but that's as far as it goes. I don't know how to like decrease or increase or do anything complicated. I can literally go in a straight line. God forbid I make a mistake, because then I literally have to start my entire project all over again because I don't know how to fix it without pulling everything apart. But anyway, I felt inspired to give knitting another go, and at the moment Maker only stocks crochet hooks. So I was like, you know what, I want to cater to my knitting friends as well. So I have decided to stock some knitting needles in the Maker shop, or on the Maker website. So that is what today's delivery is. I'll show it to you guys. I've ordered some Chowgu knitting needles just to get started. I will hopefully kind of like increase my inventory as time goes on, but I just bought a few just to test the waters and see if they actually sell. So we'll see how they go, but I'm really excited. Obviously I'm going to keep some for myself because I want to dive into knitting again and give it another go. So I'm excited to try out these needles because I've heard they're absolutely amazing. So anyway, I'm going to open this parcel and I'll show you guys what's inside. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. This box is tiny. I expected it to be so much bigger because I ordered something like 60 pairs of knitting needles. So they must be really condensed in here because like I expected the package to be a lot bigger. But anyway, let's see what is inside. Okay, yeah, they're pretty condensed. So what are these? These are the 5mm needles. I don't know if you guys can see, if I can get the camera to focus on them. So cute, I can't wait to give it a go. I've already, I was asking you guys for recommendations on Instagram of what is like an easy beginner knitting project for me to try, and one of you suggested this sweater pattern that looks pretty easy, so I am going to give it a go. It says it's beginner friendly, so we'll see what happens. So I asked you guys on Instagram what needle sizes and what cable lengths do you use most often. So that was really helpful. So thank you to everyone who answered if you're watching this. But I then kind of also just went off like the most popular crochet hook sizes as well, because I assumed that they would kind of be quite similar because of the yarn weights and everything. You know, I'm assuming the popular yarn weights with crochet are probably quite popular with knitting as well. So anyway, I just went off my gut instinct. I've kind of just wung it, is that a word? Winged it? I've winged it. I'm just winging it. So we'll see how it goes. So if you are interested in purchasing some ChowGoo knitting needles, please head over to the Maker website. I will link it down below. These should be up by the time I upload this video. So that's really exciting. I'm so excited to finally have some knitting needles for you guys. I've got quite a few pairs of the circular knitting needles, all in different sizes. I also got a few pairs of this, just the normal straight single point knitting needles. These are made from bamboo, I believe. Yeah, they are. Bamboo single point knitting needles. Anyway, if you guys want to check these out, please be sure to head to the maker.store website. I will be taking some photos of these today and hopefully putting them up on the website. So as I said, by the time this video goes up, they should be available for purchase. But I'm so excited. I can't wait. I actually feel like I want to start a knitting project like right now. Is that bad? Okay, so I have now showered. I've been to the post box. I've dropped off some parcels that had to go out today. And I'm now going to sit down and give knitting a go. Fingers crossed, this time I can stick at it because I'm determined to like nail it. I don't want to let it defeat me. I must learn how to knit. This is the pattern. I just downloaded this. This is the pattern I'm going to attempt. First up, it is just a basic knitted sweater pattern. Hopefully that focus. This is called the Flax Sweater. The designer is Tin Can Knits. This is actually free. I just downloaded it off Ravelry. This pattern was recommended to me as a beginner friendly pattern, so we will see. Now the needles, so this is what confuses me. Well, not really confuses me, but like this is the thing about knitting. Like you need so many different needles just to make one thing. So just for this sweater, I need 6 different types of needles. So I need 16-inch circular knitting needles and 32-inch circular knitting needles in both 4mm and 5mm. So that's already 4 sets of needles. And then I need double pointed needles in 4mm and 5mm. So that's another 2 sets of needles, which is just so crazy to me. I'm like, why do I need so many different types of needles? Like if this was crochet, I would probably need 1 hook size, maybe 2 max. But anyway, I guess you just got to take it. If you want to learn how to knit, you just got to deal with it. I've put aside these 4 sets of needles that I'm going to use to make this jumper. The double pointed needles, I do have 1 set. I need to get another set. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't need them until a little bit later on in the pattern because I don't have them at the moment. I'm going to give this a go. The yarn I'm using is a yarn that I found in a mill end bag at Spotlight. I've got quite a bit of it in there, so I've been waiting for a project that I can use it for, so I thought why not whip it out for this. I'm just going to do like a few practice rounds just to get the hang of it because I have not picked up knitting needles in a really long time. All right, let's try and cast on. Can I remember how to do it? That is the question. So my issue with knitting is usually, so the way I learned how to knit is I would hold the working yarn in this hand and wrap it over, but I want to give the continental method a go where you kind of just hold it in this hand and it's more like crochet, I suppose, where you control the working yarn with your left hand, for me anyway, because I'm right-handed. So let's give it a go. I'm going to keep casting on. Obviously, this is a really slow process for me, so I'm not going to make you guys watch me do that because it's going to be slow and painful. So I am going to go ahead, cast on a few stitches. Once I've done a few rows, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I've done like 2 1/4 rows. It's taking me like 20 minutes. But I have decided that I'm going to use a different yarn. This one is just splitting so much, it's just really confusing me. So I think I will save this yarn for a crochet project because I feel like I could handle the splitting with crochet, but with knit, because I'm such a beginner, it's just confusing the crap out of me. So I'm going to put this away. I'll save it for another project, a crochet project, or maybe a knitting project once I get better at it. But I'm gonna go grab something else because this is just not cutting it. Okay, I'm back. I went with this Stylecraft Aran Weight acrylic yarn. I don't know whether I will make the sweater out of this color or if I will just practice with this color, but this is just what I'm using for now. All right, so it's been, you know, a couple of hours now and I've been practicing. This is what I have to show for a couple of hours work, and I'm currently trying to pull it off the needles. I'm currently feeling a bit defeated. I am still determined to get this. Like, I will not let this defeat me. I practiced for a little bit, that was all going well, and then I decided, you know what, I think I'm ready for the pattern. I'm gonna start the pattern. Yeah, okay, sure, okay, whatever. After practicing for a few minutes, you can start the pattern. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cast on all over again, and we'll see if we can get it this time around. So what do you do when you're failing? You just change to a different color yarn because that's going to fix all my problems. So I've made an absolute mess of this one, so I'm just going to move on to a different color now. No, but seriously, the reason I'm not using this one anymore is because I actually don't have enough of it to make the jumper. I thought I did, but I don't. So that is getting pushed to the side, and we're now going with this light yellow number. Here goes, we're casting on for the 28th time. Let's do it. I've also given up on the continental knitting method. I absolutely suck at it. It slows me down so much. It's supposed to be quicker, but I find it so slow. Come! Austin's crying at the door, but there's a doggy door, so like he can come in whenever he wants, but he's crying at the door because he wants to come in. You have to actually say come, otherwise he won't come in. He's in now. I said come, but he's funny. You guys are noisy, man. So Charlie, she's an old girl, but she's never been a jumper, so she will never jump up on the couch by herself. So you always have to lift her up. She will never ever jump up on the couch. I think I've seen her jump up maybe once and I was shocked, like absolutely in shock, because she never does it. It's like she doesn't have the strength in her legs or something to jump. But in saying that, she's never jumped. Even when she was a puppy, she would never ever jump up on anything bigger than like an average size step, and she's like, nah, no way, I'm not jumping up there. So anyway, we have to pick her up a lot of the time to get anywhere because she just does not jump up on things. But I mean, she's 84 in dog years, so it's understandable, right? I'm gonna cast on. I'm gonna try and attempt to do a few rows. If I do successfully complete a few rows, I will show you guys what it looks like. If you never see this project again, you'll know it was a failure. Hey guys, it is now Tuesday. I want to say I spent probably a good 5 hours yesterday knitting, and I'm going to show you guys what I have come up with so far. 5 hours knitting, and this is what I've come up with. Look, I've unpulled this probably about 3 times, so I did start making good progress, and then I realized I was actually making the size 1 babies and not the size small adults. So anyway, I had to start all over again, but I feel like I am on a bit of a roll now. I yesterday learned the technique of twinking, I believe it's called, which is basically unknitting your work so you can go back and fix mistakes without having to start all over again. So that has been an absolute life changer. So if I do make a mistake now, I can just go back and fix it, which is awesome. So that saved me a lot of time unpulling and starting again. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going at this today and we'll see how much I can get done. Hopefully I can at least finish the neck. So the sweater that I'm making starts from the top down. So this is the neck section. So this will be like the neck cuff. The pattern says to do it about 1.5 inches wide, but I think I'm gonna do a little bit extra just because I like my neck to sit up a bit higher. So I think I will make my neck a little bit thicker than what the pattern calls for. But so far so good, guys. I finally feel like I am getting somewhere. Just got a delivery for some new mailing satchels. So for those of you who don't know, I do sell like crochet hooks and things as well on eBay and on the Maker website. So obviously they call for a smaller satchel. These ones I chose because they are biodegradable, which I love. I am in the process of changing every single mailer I use to biodegradable or compostable. The ones I use to send the Maker bags in have always been compostable. I will show you guys what they look like. So these are the mailers I've been using for the Maker bags. These black ones are by a company called Better Packaging Co. And these bags are 100% compostable, so you can just pop them in your compost bin and they will just disintegrate. These guys are currently out of stock in Australia and I needed more. So the other day I went on Catch of the Day and had a look at their shipping supplies, and they also had these 100% compostable mailers. So I got these white ones off Catch of the Day. Better Packaging Co. I do love, but they're out of stock in Australia, so I couldn't get them. And obviously I needed satchels, so I had to look elsewhere. But yeah, I am currently in the process of changing every single postage satchel that I use to compostable or biodegradable, because I just love that. And it kind of, when I receive a package in a compostable mailer or a biodegradable mailer, like, it just makes me appreciate the brand more. So those of you who follow either myself or my Maker account on Instagram, you will know that we are going to be doing some face masks, which I'm really excited about. I just got an email from the printing company and they've sent through like the mock-up, which is looking super cute. I'm going to show it to you guys once it loads. So this is what it looks like. I had this design drawn up by a digital artist that I found on Instagram. It is so cute. Sorry, the camera is not focusing very well, but it's basically got like little balls of yarn, crochet hooks, knitting needles, and then these little circles which I think look like stitch markers. And there's also a coffee cup in there somewhere. Up there, there's a coffee cup. So this is what our face masks are going to look like. So super cute. I'm just waiting on another mock-up to come through with a white outline. So the piping around the outside, I can either choose from black or white. So I'm just waiting for the printing company to send through another mock-up of the mask with the white piping, just so I can see what I prefer. I think I probably will go for black, but I also want to see what it looks like in white, so I'm just waiting on that. And then I'm going to be placing my order, and I will also be taking pre-orders on the Maker website. So if you guys were interested in ordering a Maker mask, please feel free to do so. By the time this video goes up, the pre-order will be open, so you can go to the Maker website, I'll link it down below, and place your pre-orders. The turnaround time for the mask will be about 2 weeks. That's the time frame the printing company has given us for them to be able to print and send out the masks. So yeah, go check them out if that's something you're interested in. I thought I would do a cute little design for us yarnies out there. I guess that's what you would call us, yarnies. You know, like a carny, but a yarny. I am going to go back to my knitting and see if I can get a little bit more done. I'll show you where I'm up to at the moment. So this is how much I've done so far. It's actually looking really good. I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out. Like, it looks really neat. But I'm going to try and smash out a few more rows, so we'll see what it looks like after that. Alright guys, update. I have done a few extra rows, so it now looks like this. So look, it is very slow. It's a very slow process, but I'm getting there. I feel like I'm getting a bit quicker, which is nice. I'm going to wrap up today's video. Sorry it ended up being more of a Kate's knitting journey video rather than an actual vlog like I said it was going to be. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up as always, and if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate it, and turn on your notifications so you will be notified of all my future videos. But I'm gonna go make a coffee. I'm gonna settle in with my knitting, and I will be back with an update for you guys. So stay tuned for Kate's knitting adventures, because chances are this little number is going to appear in quite a few videos, because chances are I'm going to be making it for the next 6 years. So anyway, I'm going to go. See you guys. Bye.